We're all talking about it.
Yeah.
Were your ears ringing? Were your ears ringing? They were talking.
I saw them laughing. I figured it was.
So just for now, just work on kind of getting to this position that we're going to call the clamp. So from here, inside position, we're going to work over. We're getting this bicep tie. So now I can control the range. I can push off of him and I can pull him in, right? So I don't really want him getting too far away. So I'm going to push off, push that bicep. I'm going to shoot my knee to that shoulder, right? I want it really high. It's going to make it a little bit easier when I throw this leg over. And I want to make heel to knee connection. This is like an ideal situation. Not everyone's going to be able to get it, especially if you have like larger opponents, larger shoulders. Might be a little bit difficult, but this is the goal. Now from here, we can kind of just reinforce this. Arm just coming around, and we're going to set up here. Okay. So now, guys that were here Tuesday, if you want to try this, we're going to go into a triangle. So the setup here is that our opponent is going to be driving back into us. They're going to be using that hand to posture, and he's kind of going to posture up. And so as he postures up, I keep my hips connected to him, and I just come to this kind of like top lock. And I'm just getting an initial lock, because really, I just want to maintain his posture now at this point. I can start switching the lock. I'm not immediately going for the triangle. I'm just staying heavy. I do want to start working on getting that arm over to the opposite side. If it's over here, I'm basically just lifting my hips, throwing it over. Use both hands if you want. Now I kind of want to start thinking about actually finishing the triangle, getting everything into play. So I'm use this hand, keep everything locked up. This will allow me to go a little bit free with this leg, post in his hip, post on the mat, but I want to start cutting an angle. So now that I'm getting a little bit more perpendicular with my opponent, lock that back up. I'm not keeping my legs perpendicular. I'm gonna like try to point them the same way. All right, my feet are trying to point that way. So now, basically just underhooking this leg. The finish is gonna be pretty easy. I'm just gonna squeeze. I'm gonna lift my hips up and pull his head in. Beginners, just getting to that clamp. If you don't even feel comfortable with the triangle, if you were here Tuesday, don't worry about it. But if you're feeling confident, get in that inside position, bicep tie, clamp, controlling space, shooting my knee, that shoulder, come up to this clamp, launch it up, stay heavy, he's driving, I'm lifting my hips with him. That allows me to shoot my leg through, getting an initial top lock. It can be like this, it can be like this. It doesn't have to be like a finished triangle at this point. A lot of people like really just try to like immediately sync up the finish. It kind of sets them up. We want to take our time, be incremental here. So lift my hips up, get that across my center line. So now from here, grab my own ankle. I'm not going to go on the outside. I'm purposefully going to go on the inside, so to keep me a little bit safer. And let go of that lock, cutting an angle, reshooting, flaring my feet that way, underhooking the leg, pulling the head, squeezing. So, a lot of little details, but there's not many of us, and we have a lot of time to work on this. So, you guys want to try it? 1, 2, 3. There you go. There you go. And bring your left foot over. Try to get your left foot knee. There you go. And then you're gonna support your leg. Okay, he's not doing the triangle.
Oh, right.
Yeah, and you're just gonna come around. You're just gonna go there. Connect your foot to your knee. There you go. Alright. We're gonna go into the arm bar that we were doing last week, or Tuesday. More reps. We're here, into the inside, pulling our opponent in. A lot of these attacks are going to rely on them kind of being reliant on that underhook, and they're just super excited to keep a pin, so they're really trying to like hold on to us here. So we're working to this clamp position, pushing here. Our opponent, for the sake of this drill, they know that they need to start getting out of this and keep bringing it down. So we're going to just clear their head's going to clear to the opposite side, or we can just push, bring our knee in your side, grab at the elbow, I'm going to row up, kind of want his hand, wrist in my armpit, thumb facing my armpit, and clamp down. So now, from here, foot's gonna come up behind his lat. I'm gonna squeeze. So to finish, I'm pushing away. I'm bringing this down. I'm gonna raise my hips. I'm bringing my head the opposite way of my knee. My hand stays on the elbow the whole time. Just like I'm re-racking here. Instead of just staying here and putting downwards pressure on the shoulder, coming up high. Staying here, pushing away, coming down. Okay? So
It's really like nuanced, very simple. Realistically, this is going to come on pretty fast live. So drilling this, we're just going to go slow. We want to make sure that we can apply it slowly. This is going to be very good for situations where our opponent's trying to pass our guard. Anytime they try to sink in that underhook too deeply, having the ability to throw on a quick armbar like this is going to be super beneficial.
You got a name for it?
No, I mean, like,
Shotgun armbar. That's what I would learn it as. Just because of the position you're in.
yeah. Yeah, I know there's like, I think Donner guys call it like some judo name or something. I don't know, some juji. But yeah, just don't get hung up on that little stuff. Just know what we're trying to do. We're trying to hyperextend their elbow.
Can you show it again?
Yeah, of course.
here. Still working this inside position. Keep the knee inside. We're working with the clamp similarly as before. We want to start kind of going on an defensive position. If they don't clear their head, we're just going to bring our knee to that shoulder, kind of scissoring here. Grab their elbow, going up high. I'm lifting my elbow far away from my own ribs, and then I'm clamping it back down. This comes up high on their back. Right. I'm doing this motion.
Sound good? 1, 2, 3.